Hello, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. We're going to give a short review of what transpired in the stock market yesterday, the 6th of February. I invite you to come to the site. On my blog, I post all different types of ideas about trend following and momentum stocks and just different ideas. So I invite you to come to the site. Let's jump to meta stocks. First thing what I always do is I always look at the S&Ps and see where we stand. My first rule is that I want to make sure I'm above a 200-day moving average if I'm going to be long. The other fact is what I'm always looking at is I'm looking for divergences, and I'm starting to see one actually in the indices where you can look here. There's a high, we have a higher high, and we didn't go higher here. It's not the greatest sign, and I mean, I'm looking for somewhat of a pullback, and pullbacks are good because then they give us opportunities to put on positions and bigger positions as opposed to having losses. This was a good example here. But let's jump to the first chart where we're at. And what I do is I rank all the stocks. I rank them in Metastock. I know which are the strongest stocks. I know which are the weakest stocks. I want to buy the strongest stocks. I want to be in them. Like I'm in this one. I'm in this one. Some of these other ones I've been taken out. And we'll talk about them. But I rank the stocks by the strongest and the weakest. And this is actually an interesting share where it's looking to take out the prior highs, this GNRC, but I really don't like what I'm seeing on the MACD. So this isn't a trade I'm going to take. I'm not taking this trade. I just think that there's going to be a pullback, and maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But this is not confirming what's happening. And I look for confirmations. FLT, it's been one of the strongest stocks. I mean, you've had some nice moves up. I mean, these really it's not the most favorable bar where it goes up and opens and closes on the low of the day. I'd like to take a piece out of FLT. I missed it coming here. This was a nice entry where you just draw a simple trend line, but I missed it. I was already involved with other stocks allocated. I'm in this share, been in this one for a long time. It's been a nice move, and just got to see what's happening, where we're at. This is my trailing stop, the average true range stop. Trimble, this was not favorable, and you can look at how the MACD was declining. You went high, higher, high, lower. So it was a really negative situation here, and out. Nothing to think about. Eastman Kodak, I'm in it. Again, I'm not overly crazy what's happening, that we're high and we're starting to turn down the momentum. But again, you have to follow it. I've been in this one for a long time. Just got to see. Got to have patience. Duncan, this is ugly. Came out with probably news or something. There was a lot of volume here. Spiked up. And then really didn't do anything other than that. I mean, it really turned down. This is a very negative bar. It's one of the stronger stocks, but I'm not playing it. I'd like to see a little bit more confirmation. I don't like what it looks like. TripAdvisor, another one trying to take out the highs and just couldn't do it. So not that positive. Actually pretty negative when you have a bar like that. And really wasn't on the strongest volume. Almost one of these kind of bars, but again, I'm passing. I don't like how the chart looks. Hertz, you can see it's nice going up. Been in this one for a while. Nothing really to think about. I'm out here if it goes down there. 3D Systems, interesting. Actually, I'm looking for a failure. You've had 1, 2, 3, 4 days in an up move. You had a really big down move. Strong, which I got taken out of. I was in this share. I'm not jumping right back in. It's not confirming. Even if I take out the highs, this could be a false breakout or so I'm waiting to see what happens. I always want to be involved in the strongest stocks. I like being in when there's like a staircase, but this was pretty negative. And you can see it. I mean, you like going into situations like this, and then you would have gotten back in here. Could have bought the pullback, a really low risk trade. But I'm waiting on DDD. Not sure. And we'll see what happens. Plus, I'm about halfway loaded on my boat. I'm in Western Digital. Really do not like this chart. It found support here. This is to buy more, but I'm really not getting the confirmation with the MACD. So not really crazy. It's one of the strongest stocks. It had a big move up from, let's say, 36 up to here. Nice move. I caught a nice chunk of it. I just don't like this. It's just showing the weakening momentum. Convol, I'm looking, I'm vacillating to actually buy a breakout of this bar. It wouldn't be a big risk. I'd be risking from the high of, let's say, 76.93 down to about 71.43. This isn't overly favorable at this point. You have somewhat of a pullback. We are in an uptrend. I mean, when I'm looking at the, well, actually I don't have it right now. Let's just put it on. Like, this is the overnight market, the Globex. It hasn't really done anything. And the market, what I'm really concerned about is that the market has just been going up. There's been exuberance. I like buying the market when everyone hates the market. So, I mean, I'm going to wait a little bit. Again, I've loaded up half the boat, but this could be a buy. CVLT, excuse me. I haven't taken it. SodaStream, it's, I'm looking for a double top. I don't like the action. I mean, it was a big drop from 50, like here, almost 54 down to a low of 46. It's a big drop. It had a nice big upturn, but the momentum's not confirming it. I'm not confirmed on it. Rentec, you have another divergence. I wouldn't be surprised this thing turns down. Would not be surprised whatsoever. XXIA, pretty much the same situation as I showed you with Trimble. It's going down. That's XXIA. Nothing to buy at this point. You want to buy, this is where I bought it, where the MACD is increasing, you're having breakouts, and you're going in a positive direction. And also you have a lot of volume here. So there's nothing confirming this. I'm not really excited. Celgene, I'm in this one. We're overbought. I don't know. It's a small risk. I bought the pullback of this breakout here. Got in about here-ish. So pretty much scratched. But we'll see what happens. I mean, again, anything can happen. I'm in this share. Nice, consistent, stair kind of movement. That's what you look for. Here, you're higher. I mean, you can have a little bit of a pullback, but this is a share that I like being in, and I'm very comfortable being in this right now. And we'll see what happens. ARM, I'm in this one. Got in here. The breakout of this bar was a nice pullback. It was a nice big volume. The breakdown. We'll see. Actually, I have no clue what will happen. I like to see these kind of stairs, these consistent moves. Maybe it'll keep on going, but this is an unbelievable move from here. It's from, let's say, 28.83 up to right now 43. I didn't get in there. I got in about here-ish on this pullback, or maybe here. I don't remember, but that's what you kind of do. And then here's another little place. Aquin. Actually, this is a weekly chart of Aquin, but don't like it. Look at this. There is absolutely, you're breaking out to new highs, and the MACD is not confirming it, so it's kind of ugly. Definitely don't like it. Air Methods, that's a pretty been strong one. Again, MACD is up. I'd like to see more of a pullback. I'd like to see a pullback toward the 41 range. That's it for today. Again, I invite you to come to Trend Following Mentor. I teach. I have a book out called The Bible of Trend Following. I have another book out really soon called The Bible of Investing in World-Class Commodity Trading Advisors. And again, this is the website, Trend Following Mentor. I have books and there's videos. But again, I welcome you to come to my site. And if there's any way I can help you, just let me know. Thank you very much.